I don't want my bully nephew to live with me after he's been living on the streets because of his homophobic father. My nephew Tyler is 18, he came out this week and his dad didn't take it well. My sister asked me if I would let him stay with me until her husband calmed down and let him move back in. I'm not close with my nephew due to past behavior and the fact that he's been a bully to my son since they were kids. That was something we tried working out, but Tyler never seemed to learn. Since my sister didn't do much because of her boys will be boys mentality, I limited interaction with them. Then last year Tyler antagonized my son on social media. Before that happened, my son went through something traumatic that I won't get into details here, but it left him with a lot of anxiety about going out. He made a celebratory post about going to the grocery store for the first time in months by himself without getting a panic attack. Tyler decided to call him a wimp, asked why is he getting excited about something so stupid and not even a big deal. I confronted Tyler directly because he knew what my son had experienced. He wasn't apologetic because according to him he was just jokingly giving him a hard time and didn't mean it in a bad way. This time I told my sister Tyler is to stay away from my son completely. This new situation doesn't change the fact that I don't want Tyler near him. Even with the promises that he won't do anything, I can't trust him. He's done it before when I'm not around until it pushes my son to finally tell me. That's why I'm apparently being a jerk to him given this difficult and emotional moment he's going through. My wife and I said we could pitch in for him to stay somewhere, our other family lives far and he's still in school, but not in our house. The reason she refuses this is because Tyler needs to be with family at the moment and things are complicated at their house right now. She's trying to calm things down. But says it could be a long while since her husband doesn't want him back at all. If things had been different I'd accept him into our home in a heartbeat. But not if it means putting my son in a position to be bullied. My mom understands how awful Tyler has been to my son, the way he's tormented him and that we've tried to make things work. In this situation she does think I'm not being a good uncle, and a jerk, because of what Tyler is currently going through. That it's more serious. They're both on us about this but we have had to say no. Are we in the wrong? Update, I don't want my bully nephew to live with me after he's been living on the streets because of his homophobic father. Well, it appears I have been bamboozled, or almost at least, by my sister and Tyler. My mom claims she had no idea and now she's angry at them too. Had some time this weekend to have a chat with my brother-in-law, Tyler's dad, because honestly despite Tyler's awful behavior I was disgusted at any parent disowning their child over their sexuality. I called him to talk, not only to give him a piece of my mind but also understand why he's even being like this. His late brother was gay and he never had a problem with that. It was just a shock to see him have such a strong negative reaction. Or maybe he'd always been secretly against it, or now it's different because it's his own son, I don't know, that's why I called. He had no idea what I was talking about. So there really was more to the story than my sister was leading on. Tyler came out to them months ago and him getting kicked out wasn't the reason at all. I'm super skeptical about this because to me it seemed like maybe he was trying to play innocent to avoid getting crapped on. Until he went and got my sister to tell him exactly what she told me. They got into a fight, then my sister finally told me no, her husband didn't kick Tyler out of the house for being gay. Since they were aware of it for months, he got into some trouble at school that he'd lied about, and while he was grounded for that Tyler had taken his dad's car without permission and messed it up. He said it just seemed like one thing after another, especially the way he was acting with their other kids, which was the straw that broke the camel's back for him, and told Tyler to get out. After the whole thing I was furious with my sister. She apologized a million times. Her only excuse was she was desperate for Tyler having a place to stay and hoped the whole gay thing would make me reconsider until her husband cooled down and let Tyler come back. I've had a day to calm down, told my mom how my sister lied. Now at least we're more secure in our decision and don't feel like jerks at all for not letting him come with us. Tyler is at a friend's house now, don't know if his dad plans to let him move back in, but one thing's certain, he's not staying here with us at all. Not for what he's done to my son, and especially not after knowing all the reasons why he's not at his parents anymore. That's their mess to deal with now.